Hi. Good morning. Do we see and do we hear? I'm hoping the microphone isn't fucked up because I did some shit to it yesterday that hopefully is fine, but might not be fine. We see and hear. Perfect. I'm assuming we sound the same as we did yesterday. No, like, glaring problems or horrible technical degradations. Fantastic. Okay. We have a very busy gaming day on the docket today. So let me run through my announcements and then I think we'll just get right. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 spotted. Yes. Listen, I love the game. I love Metal Gear. After having replayed 3 now in the form of Delta, I really am legitimately interested in going back to 1 and playing through 1 and 2 again with sort of with the story of 3 in like fresh and recent in my brain. But we'll see. We'll see. I feel like yes, okay, so announcement today. We are most thrilled to witness the return of Saturday movie nights now that we are out of the bustle and hustle of the holidays. So tonight, in approximately 4.5 hours with subscribed viewers on Discord, we will be watching Del Toro's Frankenstein, which I am really excited to see. That was something that I wanted to see and knew that I was going to see at some point. So really, really thrilled for this one. I think it's going to be really good, really stellar. So we'll be watching that at about 5 p.m. With Twitch subs and YouTube members. Because we have the looming deadline of movie night, I would like to wrap up SILKSONG somewhat timely by 4:30 at the latest, so I have some time to like get up and like run, like stop looking at the screen before I sit down and look at the screen some more. And I feel like there was something I was gonna say, like something really important that wasn't movie night related, but I don't know now. It's gone. I don't remember. Fuck. It'll come back to us maybe. Today we will be returning to the Citadel to clear this shit out. I'm ready to be done with Act 2. We're going to finish it. I have done everything I can and then some things I can't do that made me feel bad. So we will leave what's not finished for when we start eating big and lifting heavy and we come back swole, jacked, and we just start like giving like all of the bosses I have not been able to defeat the JJBA Part 5 treatment, where we just start kicking them on the sidewalk, me and all my friends. We just start laying into them in that way. So we are actually going to finish Act 2 today. I fucking promise. Here is how I expect the timeline to go. 1, we boot into the game and I make some kind of spiteful comment about biowater. 2, I return to the weird guy that spits the sacks at me that lets me get my rosaries back for free. 3, we go to the Citadel and I revisit some of the marked locations because I no longer remember what they are. We took almost a full 60 days off from the game. I no longer remember what those are. I need to know what they are. And maybe with some of the movement tech that we have since acquired, we might, if it was stuff I couldn't get, maybe we can get that stuff. If they were NPCs, we can organize our pins in that way because I have since bought other pins. Everything's color-coded now. It's real nice, real clean, real organized. 3, or whatever number I was on. The number that comes after whatever the last one I just said is. There's 2 uppy points at the very highest heights of the Citadel, and I think I might be able to double jump up them. So maybe I want to look at that. But ultimately, this will conclude in me rustling up the gumption to go to the big silver marker, which is our main objective, which I'm assuming is gonna be some kind of fight. You know, if I had to throw a dart at the board, if I had to make an educated guess, if I had to bet on a horse at the racetrack, I would say this is probably boss. That feels like something a Metal Gear character would say, actually. Yeah, out of context. So yes, I'm done with exploring, really. I no longer wish to see what's behind door number 4. I'm tired. I'm tired of all these bugs and flies. I'm ready. I'm ready to make forward momentum into the plot. So that I believe it could happen. Helen, you sending good vibes? I think I'm like scooted so far forward in my chair. Why? Why? Okay, hold on. We're gonna shrimp. That's how you know we're getting serious. The shrump is occurring. So that's my plan. Yes? Sound good? I'm gonna take us into the game like right away because with movie night coming up later, our time in the game is actually limited and finite today, and I don't want to be like so close to finishing, and then I have to be like, well, I'm sorry guys, we gotta go to movie night. So I wanna start now. We're gonna get stuff done. We're gonna get things going. Okay, let me rearrange my windows. What was that thing I was gonna tell y'all? Oh, I leveled up in Pilates this morning. That makes me sound like some kind of Pokemon. I get to move on to the next level, which is really exciting. That was not the thing I was going to say, but it occurred to me, so I thought I might as well share the news. Let's see. Unleash Wolf 2, that's truly, Mira, Wolf 2 is never really caged, which is frequently the problem. Like, Wolf 2 is in control. Wolf 2 is in the driver's seat. Wolf 1 is tied up in the trunk. So, almost launched Monster Hunter reflexively. I was a little dismayed at what I perceived to be my lackluster performance on SNS yesterday. So I'm going to continue to practice that weapon through this week and see if I can't find more of a flow to it. It's got a lot of potential. I have been really continuously impressed by how unique all of the weapons feel. Like, I never pivot to one and think to myself, oh, this weapon is objectively weaker. This weapon is objectively, like, outclassed by everything else. They are all competitive, and they're all different and satisfying. I want to feel that satisfaction. So, okay, I'm hit button. I think this is the right button. Maybe? Hi, Hamu, welcome in. It is legitimately kind of unmatched, though. Eclipsable, if I could... There are two things that I think would really benefit me. I've gotten, in moments of panic, I still dodge. But I think that's probably behavior we're never going to fully excise, since I think that the panic rolling originated from the Soulsborne days, and I think that's just kind of ingrained into my playstyle at this point. But I got a lot better at doing the slide tackle. The issue that I keep shield bashing because I keep pressing forward on my left stick while I attack. So if I just remove my thumb from the analog, we don't have that issue. But the bigger thing for me is, I'm just going to show you guys on the controller because, and this is where I think maybe like talking to people or like watching a video would really help me, because, so when you do the back step in the middle of the combo, you go back and you hit B. And then I'm going into Y, and that's canceling my perfect rush because I'm hitting it too soon. And people are saying you need to backstep, hold B, and also hit what? How are you guys doing this? This is not there has to be a better way. Are you just like scooting your thumb up? Is that better? Like, are you going like hunk and holding them both? Or are you like hunk? Because I don't like this. This is not comfortable to me. Hold with a knuckle. Lizard bonking not fun. Well, my perfect guards are pretty good also. Hold B and you bend your oh, so you do the thumb scoot. I don't need to hold it. I just need to press Y when my feet touch the ground. You rest your thumb over both. Okay, I'm gonna have to tinker with that then, because from a positioning wise, this is not comfortable to me. This like gives me the bad tendon pain. So I might need to experiment with that. Maybe I can just like shift my thumb up or something, and we might be able to mitigate that. Also, hang on, I think, hold on. I might need to touch a button on the camera. Oh, I don't like doing this while I'm live. Don't look at me. What about that? I think that's better. I probably nobody notices a difference, but I'm a sicko and I think that's better, so. All right, let's go. I don't, like, what am I supposed to, I'm like reaching towards you. I don't know how to just be like, oh yeah, sure, I need to change something. It's like, I'm too close. I don't like it. The camera is not covered in a gross substance, I promise. I'm just this way. This is your streamer at work, truly. All right, we have an extra mask, which is fantastic. I'm gonna get you. Me when I get you. And I need to go.
Good.
Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. I want to go. Here. I need to start replenishing my stock of grubs because after Biowater, I'm grubless. So, let's... Damn, there really isn't like a better way to go. This really is Hunter's March, but worse. With the lack of infrastructure and public transportation, it's just Hunter's March, but worse. So I think if we move all the way this way, we should probably be pretty quick because there's basically nothing hostile in this zone. Then we can go all the way down, grab my grub, and then grumble because we've got to go like all the way back up. But then we can take the Bellway straight over here, and we can use one of the pneumatic tubes to... I think we should do Underworks. I think we should go back to the Underworks. Check out what this is now that I've got double jump, because this looks like something I can access. Go back, move up, move like upward, go north into Whiteward, see what this is, and then just pick our way all the way through, back to the tubes, and then we can go back to Songclave, and I would like to see what this is. Now, I would also like to see what these two things are, but I have a hunch that this main objective here will connect these two zones. So, depending on how we're doing on time, I might just see what this is. Again, probably a fight. Hopefully vanquish my foes. And then we have a very easy walk path to this part and this part instead of needing to go Songclave into this up through the spot. Like, it's not impossible, and it probably won't take as much time as it looks like it will on the map, but that's what I'm thinking. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, let's fucking game. I have to go this way. I'm gonna leave here and... I was gonna say hopefully never return, but unfortunately I know that we will be returning. We just won't be returning until we're very strong. Because Biowater is not a place of integrity, and it's not a place of honor. It's not a place of respect. So I will give it none of those things in kind, because none of those things will be given unto me. We will meet it exactly where it is, which is by demonstrating villainy and malice and abject hostility towards all living creatures. Boss spikes. Okay, didn't expect to see those there. Going? I gotta go. That's a great question. What way am I going? I think we gotta go that way. Yeah, no great deeds were done here. This is... we're gonna give Biowater the Chernobyl sign. Yeah. Hey, Skyzock, how are you? What's going on? Oh, big bug, big bug. Wow, yeah, double jump kind of changes everything. So hopefully there will be something cool for us to find. And we go all the way across and then down. Oh, I'm not interested in you. Sorry. Wow, you hurt so bad. I'm just trying to go really quickly. So we'll probably take a bunch of, like, goofy damage. But I think I'm okay with that. And we want to go all the way down. Maybe we want to farm up some of these. I thought I would, like, push it back. So that was unfortunate. What is on my... What's on my thing? Yes. Let's do... Fracture mass, threefold. Instead of threefold pin I want... we're gonna... I don't have any... I didn't have any money to refill my vial with blue goo. We could do flea stuff and then we'll go fast. That might help us run a little bit more. Incidentally, if we're gonna be running, we might want, instead of grip, maybe... Hang on, I'll get there. Maybe my sprinter beads. I said beads because I was looking at the dice. That's why. Okay, there we go. Stone Thunder, Magnetite Brooch. This is good. This is good. So, I've really been enjoying all of the crests. I haven't given, what's it called? Beast the attention it deserves, and nor have I really experimented a lot with architects, which we just got a couple of streams ago. I think probably my favorite crest is actually Reaper. I don't know how they... Heaven's Door, is it actually possible to get out from there without getting fucking maggoted? Because I was thinking maybe if I, like, time it right and I use the claw, maybe, but that didn't really seem to work in my face. Spikes, yep. So this might just continue to happen to me around here. Very precise. Okay, it's so precise somebody else said no, so... Can I... Oh, I was gonna say I can't even farm him from underneath, can I? Oh, I didn't... Well, it doesn't... Oh, so this water doesn't deal damage. So we can get in the water and it's fine. That'll... I'm gonna imagine if it requires that level of precision, I probably don't have the skill to pull it off. But I got a Bren and now I'm not maggoted, so we'll take these victories. Go down and all the way to the right, and that will give me a bench. Okay. Nice. So we just get it for free. So now I think I've got like 2 of them. It's not going to be a whole lot. I don't suppose this is the bench. I was like, is this just a basket of them? Can I just pick a bunch up? Ooh, my favorite boss so far is Phantom, and it's not close. I have not been super enthusiastic about any of the flying bosses. Those are very demanding for me. They prey on a lot of inherent weaknesses in my own personal playstyle. But Phantom, to me, is perfect. I can think of literally no way to improve that combat encounter unless we beat her, and then she's still alive and she asks us out on a date. Like, that's kind of the only way that can be better for me. Arena's perfect. Music is perfect. I love her moveset. I love her visual design. I love the way... I like everything about... Can I talk to you? Do you want to, like, come out here and say some weird stuff to me? Dude, don't say that. I obey, for you are stronger. My gatherings can wait. How long do I have to wait for more gatherings? Morsers will like grow while you hunt. I am working. Alright, well, I'll leave you to it. And, we will head back. And hopefully not be accosted by muck maggots in the meantime. Perfect. Okay. I think we need to go all the way back up to get to the nearest... to get to the nearest bellway. But I'll double check just to be sure. Yeah. All the way back, up, and then all the way over. But then we're done. Then we're done. We don't have to come back. So that's fine. We'll cope with it by changing the mantra of then we're done. We don't have to come back until, you know, the next grub is finished. But I think I go all the way up. Perfect. Well, we're not in the pit of despair, per se, but the scars of the pit of despair still yet linger on our skin. I don't remember coming through here before. This doesn't look right to me. No, it has to be right, because we have to get back to Bellheart. I'm so used to parkouring with Reaper. All right, hold on. We can just bypass this entirely. I don't suppose there's any measurable benefit. We should just go through the exhaust organ, actually. I mean, I guess at this point it's we appear to be somewhat equidistant. We'll just go to the but if we go through here, I don't think we'll be maggoted. Well, but it won't matter if we are maggoted because we'll be resting in a bench. We'll just go this way. Exhaust organ is the more, yeah, the exhaust organ route is inherently better because then we don't end up in bile water again, but we're so close to being done that hopefully it'll be okay. Misha, thank you so much for subscribing. How are you? 12 degrees outside and I have hot tea. Nice. What kind of tea? I also have tea. Let's head straight. I think it's just called the Grand Bellway. Yes. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. It's I slept pretty well last night. Had some good breakfast. Got a nice workout in. Have some tea. Gonna watch a movie later. I'm feeling good. Okay, so from here. Yes. There actually looks like there's a thing above me in this exact zone. Wait just a minute. Yeah, now that we have double jump. Sorry, I forgot how beautiful the music is in this place. Legitimately, I think one of the best, like, ambient tracks I've ever heard for a zone. Oh. This, okay, yeah, I know what this is. Well, we'll put the NPC pin on. No, we were using gold for NPCs. Black was for something I needed to come back to. Well, either way, yeah, it'll count. Visiting US and UK for 3 weeks. Hey, I hope your travel goes smoothly. Oh, no, I can't. Yes, I have to come around. As your kingdom fades, join me upon the stage. Together we shall inflame the passion of Farland. Now, I thought... Chat, I could be totally misremembering, so I'd like you to tell me if that's true. I thought that there was, like, a little carnival game in SILKSONG where I had to, like, throw pins at certain targets. And I thought this was that. If I'm wrong, that means I have not done that carnival, and I'd like to know where it is. That was in the Marrow. Okay, Heaven's Door, where is that? Near Hunter's March. Okay, well, it can't be this because that's the statue. somewhere in the marrow. Is that like right here-ish? Left of the furthest right bench. Perfect. Okay, then I'm just gonna put... We'll call them an NPC. They're NPC-ish, but we get something from them, so we should probably just do the gold. Near the right bench. Not the big, but the small one. Okay, yeah, so then we're right in like the same sort of vicinity. I had forgotten about that objective, and it wasn't on my map, so we'll need to go back to it at some point. Okay, let's go back to the pneumatic space. I thought maybe with double jump we'd be able to access a secret, but I was not correct, so... Here's my bench. Here's my tube. And I think this should take us into the Underworks. And then we'll head to the Cauldron, move up through Whiteward, maybe around to this tube, and then just like straight back to Songclave. Unless I think this will be a really, really fast, easy jaunt. But let's start with the Underworks. I'm very optimistic for today. I think we're gonna get a lot of stuff done. I should be so lucky at least. The question will be whether or not I can, like, remember really how to navigate this zone. I may have deserved that. This is not taking me in the right direction. Hang on. Can I? There it is! Okay. That will take me across. Up to our next bench. I think the inclusion of the pneumatic tubes in the Citadel specifically are a very fun and neat inclusion. Like this area feels very much so independent from the rest of the world, even though it exerts so much control over it. And I think that level of like isolation and exclusivity is like very purposeful. So I like that it has its own unique navigation system. Going up. No. I'm going this way. Here's my bench. You know what? I think this might be where the architect is hanging out. Yes. Bugred, do you ask need our service? We shall create as is our directive to serve for Farloom Eternal. Okay, so this is an NPC. And I think for NPCs we were using bronze. We are going to start running out of those, which is maybe a little bit of a bummer. But that's okay. And let's head this way, because this looks like something I can do something with now that I can double jump. Okay, that might not be anything. So many cool NPCs. Yeah. So whatever this was, we'd already been up here. But I think there might still be something a little further to the right. Ah. This just straight up does not open? Okay. So that will not unlock here. Which means instead of this being gold, this gets to be black. I think we're using black for things that might be something. Ugh, this isn't the best way I've ever done it. But, but it could be sufficing for now. And now we've got a pin off the map, which is good. So let's head into Whiteward. There we go. The agenda for today is to finish the Citadel. I'm very certain it can be done. I'm just popping through some of our pins so I can remember what they were because it had been so long since we last played. Okay, so if I want to go back to the tube, we go down, down, back to the bridge. I actually don't think Whiteward has one, so we may need to... I should have stayed where I was. Fuck. Well, that's okay. So we actually need to retraverse... No. Heaven's Door. I think I asked this last time. It's not possible to go back up this way, is it? I think we might have to go all the way around. Or it would probably be faster if we just went back to the Bellway. Yep. So we'll go back to the Bellway, and then we'll go up and to the left from there. I can't. David, that's what I was afraid of. All right. Well, we'll Bellway it up. Walk in our next spawn point. And I think if we can get 750, we can buy another mask shard from Songplay. I think it's unlikely that we'll find ourselves in the position to do that, but we can always see what'll happen. Yep, and then we drop down. I totally expected there to be spikes there, but small favors, there were not. All right, what is this gold thing? We know there's gonna be scary stuff here. Oh, I think this thing can't attack above it. It can, oh, it can only go to the side. Nice. Okay, well, this makes it seem like this connects somehow. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe we need to actually take the elevator? I'm trying to think of what this could possibly be. Oh, I've never played a Code Vein game before. I actually don't think, like, I've heard the name, but I actually don't think I know anything about the series whatsoever. An ornate lock mechanism with a keyhole at its center. Now, I could have sworn that we... Okay, so we have a simple key. This is an ornate key. Okay. So this we cannot open, and this can stay gold for loot. Let's head back up. I think we're actually closer to this. So let's head back up and hit up this pneumatic. Potentially, maybe I will just take us all the way up if the parkour doesn't look difficult. All right, well, I'm disappointed we can't do anything with it, but it feels good to confirm that the marker should stay there. Got distracted by that is the true gaming way, Dorcas. There's always something else to play. Even if you, I know a lot of people who pick up games and just like will play them a bunch and then just not finish them because something gets in the way, life gets in the way, another game comes out. I try to finish almost all the games that I pick up. But if we go this way, yes. Nope. I said I was gonna go one way and then immediately went another way. That tracks. Yeah, I think we'll head back down to the ground. As Penguin getting your head kicked in by Simon? That is also the a formative experience. Oh, can I kill you guys? Well. That's not what I want. Okay, I need to get above this guy. I'm kind of missing Reaper's range right about now. There we go. Good enough. Pick this up, then we can leave. Rakazia, really? Does stuff just happen, or do you lose interest when you get like close to the end? I didn't expect the jump. That was well played. Maybe we will end up with enough organically to buy the stuff that I want. We've already got like 200. Feels really good. Yeah. I really like the extra range that it has. And it shines a lot when you're doing a lot of jumping, I think. Okay. Well, that's the terminus. I think we might be able to make it. Yeah, we're on this side already. Let me see what's over here. We should heal. I remember being so scared of and flustered by that silk absorbing enemy the very first time we ever encountered it. But I think what we decided is that it's best if we stay close. Oh, okay, we do go up here. Okay. Hi! That's fine. Until we cross again. Or until death calmly claims us both. So he has not moved on yet. I'm assuming if he does, he may not until the area is cleared. don't think I should be here. Wait, have I ever been in here? Surely I have. That was mean. This looks like we're below it, and it's not on our map. However, if I die here, we'll have to go a little bit. I guess we could just take the tube back. Nice! We found a hot spring. It's weird, just from looking at the map, it didn't seem like the pipe section was here, but it must have been. So this is super worth it. Really struggle with finishing games. If I'm enjoying it, it feels like the story is wrapping up. I start dragging my feet because I don't want the experience to end. That's so interesting. I always want to see something through. Yeah, I always want to fully commit. That's just a shower. There should be a bench here. Nice. Fantastic. Instead of... Hold on. Instead of flea juice, let's take... We'll take the curve claw. And instead of sprinting, we'll take dice. Okay. So we go all the way up, we avoid the slab, which also requires a key that we do not yet have access to. Oh! I didn't expect the full body slam. Yeah, at least double jump somewhat trivializes this portion. All the way up, all the way around.
Good.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Okay, down and then up again. I hate that enemy. Well done. And we got an extra journal entry for it. Not bad. Have I been this way? Yes. Oy. Oh, man. Oh, man! Alright, you need to come down here. This guy is bowling for fucking strikes up here. This is insane! This is insane! Oh my fucking god. Okay, where am I? I am in so much danger. We gotta go all the way back up. Hold on. spikes, which means there's no chance of yeah, there's no chance of recovering the stuff. We did get a heal out of it. So I would have liked to have farmed him, I think, but at least there's no shortage of that with the other enemies. Okay, so now we get to go all the way back up. And there is still one that's alive. Okay. Nice. Hey, Ender, what's going on? Bonk, bonk, bonk. And the enemy here should be dead now. Ah! I missed. That's very embarrassing. Okay, I'll take that heal. And we'll go this way. Thank you, dice! And I think there's like a really nasty enemy in here somewhere. We've gone all the way up there. Here's our bench, and this looks like chain tag. Well, this is fun! The high halls. Do you think this water will hurt me? Ah! It does not. Okay, I'm built different than these bugs. Oh! Send not your clockwork familiars after me, sir. Okay, so if we kill this enemy, the automaton's here to die as well. I didn't expect there to be, like, a brand new area here. I thought it would just be, like, a single enclave. Well, I like this enemy design. This guy's friend-shaped. I don't think I should have to fight this particular individual. Okay, so we can keep going up or we can go to the right. Let's go to the right first. Enough. Ooh! Less ideal, I'll be honest. These sound effects are kind of killing me. Hey, whoa. Oh, okay, but the water doesn't hurt me. So I can be in the water Okay. I think we are definitely going to need Reaper here. Red Storm's a good choice, but we'll want the extra silk regen for sure. Fire Kazia, enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, Spark, we're here. We just found this place. I'd love a bench. Do you think there's a bench down here? We might have been able to stick on that wall if we'd had the parkour feat. I feel like maybe you can't stick to it, but just in case, maybe I'll pull off. Okay, I think we need to go to Reaper for sure. And let's do... Okay, those pins look good. Sharp Dart could be useful here. Especially since the water doesn't hurt me, so we can be a little bit more flexible with our positioning. Of course, with the way these enemies swoop, if we misestimate our positioning, we'll go through them and then they'll just go into us. So maybe Threadstorm is still safer. Unless we want to do Spear. Spear could be a good option for this particular location, actually. I like Sharp Dart, but I liked the dash in Hollow Knight that gave you some ice rings as well. So, you know what? For movement's sake, why don't we also take... Weave Light, and then we can parkour a little bit better. I hate having to sit and wait for things to regen, so... Well, we missed, but you know. And oh, thanks for the follow. Welcome. I would like to see what is further down, but I think we should probably try to get our stuff first. Oh, they don't give silk. Oh, I was totally gonna try to leave them alive, thinking that they might. Yeah, I think with this enemy, Reaper feels really good, especially with like, oh, until they start moving fast. That was the wrong direction. That's really embarrassing for me, actually. I think we should just reset at the bench. But that means all of the enemies in here are dead, so it should be pretty safe. It should be so safe, actually, for us to head back. Yes. All right. Let's try this again. And then we'll take our first break in like a minute or so. We might actually want Red Storm here. That might actually be the more comfortable option. Oh, baby girl, you could totally get up there. That's fine. Oh! Hey! That thing has never showed up here before. Get out of here! Okay, that was scary. I didn't... We've been here a couple of times. That enemy's never showed up. Okay. This is where we are going to take our first break. I'm going to heat up some tea. And I'm not sure we should do this zone or commit to its completion. Maybe if it's a small one. Not sure. We'll see. I'm assuming now perhaps that both sides, both columns that were previously inaccessible to me, may lead into this area. So maybe it's bigger than I think. But it's 1:30. I've got a little bit of exploration buffer, I think. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back. Enjoy the music, and we'll return when the song is done. Hey everybody, thanks for your patience. We are back. And actually, I don't think I put a death counter on for our last death here. Okay. Let's hard reset. And now that we've killed the fairy silk enemy, maybe this will be a little bit safer for us to pass through. Thanks, Margin. I appreciate it. Because I want to go down, but we should probably just recover our stuff. Because the economy, you know. Okay, much better. I think we hit a little bit harder right now as well. It's up. I want to go up there. I think we should go this way. Oh, like this enemy's sound design. This is fun. Oh, and it doesn't matter if I kill him because he can just summon more. Okay. I thought he was working with a finite number of bugs. I was mistaken. And I think I just want to trick them into coming down here. Thank you, dice. Okay, so we don't want to claw them because that'll pull us into their larger threat radius. I think we just want to work with, like, separating them. Nice. I don't have enough to heal? Bummer! Also, as a sort of general reminder, this is an 18+ community. I do ask that you be an adult to hang out here. If we find out that you are not an adult, we will gently bounce you towards the exit. Right into it. Yeah, come down here. No! No! Okay. I think I got the heal. Shit. I'm still just a little too short. You've got to be kidding. Okay, but we are alive. And we know there's a horrible spike pit through here somewhere. Okay. Here's my heal. So that's a whole thing. Oh, I can't jump off that wall at all. Okay. I think we are super smoked. Now that enemy is probably going to come to life. Do we think there's a bench? This is extremely menacing. I shouldn't be here. Yeah, the music just cut out. No. We absolutely should not be here. Bench? Shell plates and cogs that could be fashioned into a flying automaton. It's a tool, but I don't have the item. Shoot. Okay, well, we will put this up here. That's okay. I kind of had a suspicion. Yeah, but I appreciate you being upfront about it. Thank you. I think the only thing we can do, dude, this is scary. Where's my bench? Oh, no. No, I don't want that. Oh, man. Well, we have found ourselves in something I can only describe as a pinch. There's something through here. Oh! God, why won't you die? Oh my God, why won't you die? Huh? Well, I hated that. This is a very stressful place. Yeah, I'm not sure we should be here. Now this thing wants to hurt me. No, I don't think I deserve that. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this! Okay. Threadstorm for sure. And instead of the pin, let's do... Oh, this is tricky. Sting Shard, maybe. Sure. And we'll keep on Reaper, because that's why won't you digest? I can't believe it! I need to start counting how many hits these things take. Also, as a general reminder, I am non-binary and use they, them pronouns. Thanks. Okay. And we have not even seen a sign for a bench yet. Let me hit count. And if it's more than 6, I think we should probably come back with a needle upgrade. I don't think there are too many enemies standing between me and my stuff. But it will still be tricky to get back to. Okay. That's kind of fun. So we can use the water as a quick escape if need be. We should probably just heal. Yeah, I think I'm flubbing this just a little bit. Finally. Okay, I'll take the heal. And this time the silk creature did not come to get us. So small blessings. I'd love some big blessings, personally, I think. Shoot, I didn't hit count. I think that's more than 6, though. The big blessing is when the game's done. I have been enjoying it. It's just, okay, alright, not great. No, man, there's the silk enemy. Okay. Well, we gotta take care of one of these first. I'm not sure why he fell apart. Maybe he touched the water? Huh. No. We might have to reset. I think we're gonna have to reset. Yep. And I can't even heal, so we have to start over. Shoot. All right, I think we need more silk. So we need to do a little bit of breast maintenance here. Yeah, I think we got the cloak last stream, so we haven't had it very long. So here's what we need. Maybe we should pop this off and work with the spool extender. I like the fractured mask, but I'm wondering if maybe we want to replace that with the druid's eye. I don't know. It's a tough call. Maybe we leave it the way that it is and see how this feels. The fractured mask is especially beneficial to have since we don't have a map and there seem to be a lot of environmental hazards in this particular zone. So that'll save me from getting got if there's a spike around the corner that I can't see. We'll try this instead. We'll see how this feels. No! Alright, well, come get me. He's stuck. Now, we'll still have to solve this problem, but, good enough for me. Well, that was a really dramatic death. Oh, me too, buddy. And I'm still forgetting to count hits because I'm so focused on trying to stay alive. I think we went. Nope, that's just 3. Seven. I think we might need to leave. Yeah, I have to go all the way back now. 8. Yeah, no, we should not be here, I don't think. So I think we should probably just get our stuff and bounce out. I don't think there's like something cool behind it. Now, the question of whether or not we can actually... I could use a grub for it. If we fail this retrieval, I might just for the interest of time, but... Or I think we might want a lot of traps here, so maybe we even might want to start thinking about using one of our memory lockets for the Architect's Craft, which I believe prioritizes... Oh, crap, that was so unfair. So that it has its own counter. Okay. Come on down here. Yeah, come get me. Come get me. Nice. Much better. Serves me correctly. Oh, fuck, I went down, didn't I? Okay, so we got our stuff. It takes 7 to 8 hits on these enemies to kill them. And one of them does double damage, and the other one has ads. I think we may want to leave. However, the traps are extremely effective, which are very cool. So the question is, do we think I'm going to end up finding... Do we think I'm going to end up finding a bench? Because if we're... My assumption when we discovered this area was that perhaps all of these fed into the same place. Like maybe this goes up here and this goes up here. We might be able to make it all the way back down. It's possible. Hey, that's a thing. That's totally a thing. Something is gonna come get me. Hey, yeah, come here. Let me parkour off of your body to get some extra height for my double jump. Dang, I hate these bats. They're so tricksy! It does not help that I can barely see in here. Alright, he should be dead. He is dead. We are also almost dead. Okay, and there's another bat, so... believe that hit. I'm calling hacks. Oh, we'll take the heal at least. Well, that took forever. Again, sort of reinforcing the fact that we really should not be here with all of these really chunky enemies that hit for double damage. Shouldn't be here. We really should leave. We really need to leave, actually. We got a solve cylinder! Which can be played in a gramophone. It's etched with a recording of sound. Metallic cylinder of Citadel make. Interesting. I think that might be the first time we've seen something like that. Don't like the bug right above me. However, I might be somewhat protected here in this little alcove. Oh, that was the counter. Okay. And, this has actually led me back, I'm pretty sure that's the lower portion of the room that yes. So we are actually heading back in the direction of the exit. Now, something that I'd like to know for myself, what's up? I think there's a room slightly above us, and it also, so now we know we can go down. That's great. Yes. This room. What is this? Yeah, you're gonna fight me down here, bud. Sorry. I'm not going to make any attempt to parkour with an evil flying enemy around. Come on. And I'm gonna trap this spot also, yeah. You're gonna come down here and get a bunch of spikes in your body. It's gonna be great. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so close. You almost have me. Oh my gosh, just a little bit further. Coward. This enemy's a coward. Are they really gonna... Come on, come on. I think it may be scripted not to go below a certain point. No, that sucks. No, that sucks. Why does he know my tricks? My enemies shouldn't be able to learn. They shouldn't be able to get wise to my shenanigans. My tomfoolery should ever remain a mystery to them. They should be bamboozled incomprehensibly. This sucks. Crap. Okay, so we hit him once. That's 1 out of 8. I'm gonna die. It's not gonna get any better. But I'm so tenacious. Okay, there's 4. 4 of 7, I think. Non-Crab, I appreciate you, but let's leave the moderation to the mods. Nice! I think we need one more hit. Now that's really not, that's the first time it's ever been under me. The next hit will kill us. Yes. All right, well, we have defeated it at great cost to ourselves. But when we die, we're a lot closer to the beginning, so we'll be able to pick up. There's definitely going to be another one of these in here. Yep, okay. All right, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, okay. I don't suppose this one wants to come down here. No, so we're... Yeah. Do you think we can slink past it? Probably not with 1 health, but that would be really cool. Sorry everyone, this is not how the game is meant to be played, but this sure is how I am choosing to play it right now. I do that, just like the traps I set down there preemptively haunt and mock me every time I see them. 1. Two. Okay, 2 hits, not bad. 6 more. Shit. I am so sorry I'm like this. We are gonna see what's up here or die trying. I missed. And now I don't think it's gonna come down far enough. Nope. 3. 4. 5. No! That's okay. It's really, really close to the beginning. It had never gone down that far before. I really thought we were gonna do it. What a shame. Okay. I think it's just the next room, actually. It's just the next room. Oh, but then I have to kill the first one and then worry about the second one. That might just take a long time. Hey, Zenny, what's going on? Okay, there's the counter. Shit. Okay, I thought maybe I could get past them. And I might be able to, but it's gonna be very tight. So maybe it is better if we just try to take them out one at a time. Well, we didn't get spiked, which is great. Yeah, the double damage here is absolutely nasty. Okay, but I think one's almost dead. Okay. Knees weak, arms spaghetti. This one will be the harder one. Actually. Okay, so that's fun for me to learn that I can put traps down while in midair. I don't think this will help me enough to be viable. Well, he took a little bit of damage. Hold on. Oh, I hate this. I'm like, my timing on this wheel is like just a little too poor. trap is still up. I have 3. I have 3 traps that are up, and it won't activate them. Come on, activate my trap. Every competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Good.
I was hoping maybe I could like pogo off of it for extra space, but I can only detonate it. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Yeah, no! We'll just go right back into it. We'll just go right back into it. Let's, we should try to save our spikes for the top one. But the rest of them we can just run past. So. However, if we die to the room above them, I have no idea how we'll ever get our stuff back. So that will probably just have to grub. Made aware of my presence. One, 2, 3. My hands are sweaty. 4, 5. 6, 7. Let's put some traps down. Or I could just like end up inside of the box. Well, that was the sound of a bug detonating my trap, so. Yes, so there is no other platform, like you have to ride it all the way around. So probably we do in fact. Well, that is great to have. That is fantastic. That was super worth it. So that was part of a spindle, right? Spool fragment. Fantastic. So one more and we'll be able to hold extra. I think that was super, super worth it, as a matter of fact. How much money do I have? Ha! Didn't mean to do that. How much money do I have? I have enough for another mask fragment in Songclave now. So I think we should probably leave. You know what? I may have deserved that. That's okay. Yeah, so here's... Because it's really hard to tell. There is still actually an additional upper level that I've not explored. This is a minister. Gold-ranked disciple of the choir. Direct servant to the Citadel's conductors. Their bodies were never built for combat. The haunting has altered their nature dramatically. This is a maestro. Acquire commander of the high halls, able to summon and command cogflies at a flick of their baton. Once they summon song from their subjects, now they rise only to command an end to those unstrung. So, hang on, where's my big map? Yeah, so this is where we got the tool. And I think we needed to take a path down to get up there. But I'm pretty sure there might be an up area in that zone as well. I don't think this is worth exploring unless I choose to rest. I've got a lot to lose. Is sort of the problem. I feel like we might be quite close to the end of this, actually, though. And I do have a grub. You know, if I wanted to spend one, we could do that. We have one. I'm gonna look. It's dangerous and we shouldn't, but I am gonna look. Now I'm feeling emboldened to make bad decisions. I wonder, because the first couple of enemies in this zone we can run past really effectively. I wonder if that holds true for the third room that gives me the most trouble. I'm gonna try. There is also a part of me wondering if we missed anything in like the waterway area, but yeah, I'm gonna try just like gunning for it. No, let me land it. Don't let me land! Let me land! They won't let me land. So I think, unfortunately, we may actually have to fight the enemies in this room. That sucks. Because I fucked up my thread storm. But maybe all is not lost? All is probably in danger of becoming lost. Yeah. We're not sure where we put it last. We have a vague idea. What's up here? Well, that's nice. That's nice to have. Oh, it was just a treat. Okay, so treat for me, but nothing else. So then it looks like the only thing there is to do... Yeah, then we've explored this entire zone with the exception of the... potentially revisiting the waterway. But there's a part of me that thinks we might have gotten everything there. Heaven's Door. Did we miss anything in the waterway, yes or no? We got the Psalm cylinder. And then we beat a couple of nasty guys. I think if we were going to return to that zone, we should do it from the beginning. However, because I think that one is trickier than the others. So, Alright. No, not you.
Valores.
No, not you. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. Bench, and then I would like to check out the waterway one more time. We really shouldn't be doing this, but I can't, I physically am incapable of stopping myself, so. Like, we've got a grub and we seem to be doing okay. I hope there's not, like, a boss in this zone. I really don't think we're meant to be, you know, but. Yeah! The sewery bit. It's also hard to tell where we have and haven't been and discover areas that we may need to visit without the map, but...
Vamos.
Bat dead. Well, so this does just loop all the way around that. Is that bat still alive? Yeah, that bat's still alive. Well, that bat is somebody else's problem now. Just kidding, bat is still my problem. Okay, now the bat's dead. Shield. I think we got everything here. It's smaller than I thought that it was, now that we're getting the ability to, like, look at it somewhat clearly. Oh, that's right. We didn't go further down. I found this secret and stopped. Go down, or let's go to the left because I think that might loop with the Citadel. Hey, this is a scary room and the music just stopped. Oh. Okay, we got a frayed rosary string. There should be something, like, right below me? Hold on. What is this? I don't like this. Dude, they're just sucking the shit out of me. Oh, there's just like so many of them here. And that's where we have to get the cart to. Okay. Oh. Okay. Maybe we just don't fight those enemies there. It seems like they might... It seems like, A, there's a lot of them. B, they might respawn somewhat continuously. Don't know. Not sure. Very scared. You're kidding me. Okay, we are still alive, so I fucked up that pogo. So we'll just do this instead. Oh, they're all dead now, aren't they? Because I cut the sill? Hey, that's kind of ingenious, I think. They're all just gone. Okay. That's really cool. I don't believe there's another secret here, but I think I might just kind of like hit the ceiling intermittently to try to figure out if there is or not. Does this move? Okay, so they both move. I think that's the only secret room above us. Now, we will probably die as soon as we leave. But that's okay. I feel like this was progress. It does sort of imply that there's two ways up. I don't believe that that's true. Since this is the only one that has the light shaft, I'm pretty sure maybe they're just, I don't know. I think one is a red herring. I wondered if maybe its corpse would say something. Well, this is very interesting because this looks like there should be something immediately below us that connects back to, like, the main Citadel, but I don't... I don't see anything. So, we might just need to keep progressing. Oh. Do you think that's the thing? No, that's... Well, maybe we go down and then to the right. Or the left, rather. That actually might be it. I found a bench and a tube. Oh, this is the best. This is gonna cost money, isn't it? That's fine. We've got plenty. I would like to see what's further to the left. I would. Mm-hmm. It actually looks like... What is this? Map? I think this is the map. Yes, we got the map. Wow, we basically explored this entire fucking thing. Well, we might as well go to the left now, and then we might as well see what this is, I guess. Hold on. Okay, I was like 2 benches. That's the same bench. Why do I feel like something bad's gonna happen to me? Hold on. Yeah, can I like... Oh my gosh! Forest Raider, thank you so much for the raid! Oh my goodness, I really appreciate that. How was your stream? What were you playing? Was it Monster Hunter? I feel like I have to ask, right? Thank you so much, everyone. If you are coming in from Forest Community, I'm Crow. I'm a non-binary streamer on Twitch. We are streaming Monster Hunter Wilds on Friday and SILKSONG on Saturday and Sunday. And somehow, by the skin of our teeth, we just almost entirely navigated a very challenging zone completely without a map. Good. And I'm not sure how we did it, actually. It was wild! I have been doing a new weapon a week until AT Arkfeld comes out. So we've gone through Switch Axe, Hammer, and then yesterday I did a little bit of Sword and Shield, which was fun. SilkSong's treating me great. We're out of bile water, so the game can only get better from here. But thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate you. If you need to raid and run, that's totally fine. But if you're coming in and you like SilkSong, I hope you stick around. Hang out with us for a little bit. Ooh, so I am favorite, hard to say. Also, mods, can we get an ad break delay, please? Because I've put so much time into dual blades, and I'm so comfortable with them, and my damage output on them is really high. And when number is big, Neuron is activated. But of the weapons that I've been experimenting with, I was surprised by how satisfying Hammer was to use. I would have expected that it would have suffered from the same mobility limitations as Greatsword because a big, heavy, two-handed thing. But you are so nimble, so agile, and the offsets are free real estate. Like, you just get them. It's the free space on your bingo card. It's nuts. Hammer is super fun to play. I can see the vision for SNS, but I had a little bit of growing pains with that weapon. So I think that will take maybe a little bit more practice to finesse, because I keep holding my left stick in, which is activating like the shield bash when I intend to be doing like a different sort of combo. And dual blades, I'm used to inputting really quickly, and the faster I input, the more likely I am to fuck up my perfect rush. So it's like having to like intentionally remind myself to slow down in a hunt has been kind of challenging, but I'm not willing to give up on it yet. I did a little bit of Greatsword a couple weeks ago too. But I think ultimately, Hammer notwithstanding, a weapon that has offsets as part of its core mechanic rotation is probably something that I will need to like kind of study up on, because my reaction timing is very good for perfect dodge and perfect guard, but sort of that awareness of monster behavior and like attack tells is not. So my response time is really good. My prediction timing is awful. So I'll be like, yeah, I'm totally gonna get an offset. Whoop! And then the monster looks at me and goes, bank. So that I need to work on. But I've been really impressed with the variety of the weapons, and each one of them feels unique and competitive. I'm sort of used to in games some weapons being objectively better and others are objectively dog shit, and you kind of need to navigate around that. But everything in Wilds feels really strong and competitive, and something that's very easy to tailor to your own personal playstyle, like especially SNS, which was almost kind of overwhelming because I was like, okay, how do I build this? And people are like, well, you can build for damage, you can do support stuff with wide range, and just having all of those doors be open is not something that I'm really used to. I did a damage build. I think I might want to try wide range, but after I get a better like foundational understanding of the mechanics on the weapon. So hunting, that's awesome. Cat on keyboard. Cats are always welcome on keyboards. I will not silence your cat. Let your cat speak. They have opinions. They must be heard. I I'm really interested in Hunting Horn. Uno Hunter just released their updated guide to Hunting Horn, and I feel like that's probably gonna be like something I rewatch like 4, 5, 6 times, because as much as I like to try to do everything, I'm gonna pause so I just want, like, I'm in the Citadel. I don't want anything nasty to happen to me while I'm talking about Monster Hunter. It feels like some weapons I might be able to sort of get by with chat guidance, but the rest of it, with like the time delay and the various different opinions and answers, I might want to have some knowledge going in. And I feel like Hunting Horn and Charge Blade and arguably Insect Glaive all sort of fall into that same category of like, do your homework. Do like a little bit of preparation before you just like put your gloves on. You're like, I'm gonna start playing the saxophone today. It's like, well, can you read music? maybe we study up a little bit. Also, yes, this is an MGS3 shirt. I was so excited to play Delta, like, as soon as it came out. It was a perfect reimagining of Snake Eater for me. Just like a complete linear improvement in every possible way. I had no complaints with that game whatsoever. No criticisms. 10 out of 10. Fantastic. Do you got a raid and lyric? No worries. Oh, she's hungry. Feed her. My cat would ordinarily be like, doesn't get food until 5, but like starts the dinner dance like a couple hours early, right? Just in case he thinks I'm gonna forget. He starts the reminding process well in advance. But I think he's sleeping, so we'll let him sleep so he doesn't bother us. 100%. I'm not usually like a collectible hunter in games, so like I played really casually as far as like the ducks go, but I usually liked 100% cosmetics. I don't think I did because I was somewhat strapped for time and I just wanted to be able to like get through the story on stream. But such a good game. Kojima really is like one of the best to ever do it. I am really hoping that when the next Master Collection drops, the second half of the Master Collection, it'll include Guns of the Patriots on PC, because I have played 1, 2, and 3, but not 4, and I could play 5, but I don't want to play 5 until I've got 4 under my belt. It's killing me. It's killing me. Release games on the platform I can play them on. Driving me crazy, but yeah, we won't disturb the beast. He doesn't cause problems when he's unconscious, so we will let him be. Okay. Set an alarm on your phone. Use the set. Well, it's like it's very much so a part of my routine. I don't believe I could Pavlov my cat in that way. I think he would understand that the sound means food, but that he could annoy me for free when the sound is not playing. So I don't think that would serve to deter him. And honestly, like, I kind of like when my cat gets chatty. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When he gets kind of pesty and sassy with me, I do enjoy it. Yeah. So. Okay. So that goes back down to the coral chambers. What do we think is over here? That looks like a big lock. What is this? An ornate door closed with a simple lock. Ooh, now I have a simple key. Hey, thank you so much for the follows, everyone. Welcome to the community. I'm really happy to have you here. Now we only have one, but we are so good at exploring. I feel like we will end up finding another. Bedtime in France. No worries. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Also, hang on. Let me bonk one more. Okay. You know what? Before I use it, let's just see what's through here. This might have been a mistake. Okay, but it's just a gauntlet. Could have been worse. Could have been a boss. Gauntlet, I'm okay with. Also, now we get to hear the music, which is incredible. Okay, I went right into that. That's okay. I deserved that. Silk attack. Nice. Now, we don't want to spend too much time in the air with these enemies because they can jump also. You know what? We should probably heal. I love this music. This is gorgeous. Now, I think we should do Bell enemy. We should heal. Yep. There's the counter, which he is landing with decent consistency on me. Six, 7, 8. Oh! Big! Shit. We were inside his body. That sucks. But I'll take the heal. Can't get out. I can't get. I think we need to. No! Yeah. Okay. So that's a gauntlet with a boss. It didn't get a stagger, but also didn't get a name. So it could just be sort of like a demi-boss, maybe. And there is something to the other side that we can't access. Trying to think here. It's impossible to know how we were doing. We did significantly better in the gauntlet than I expected. I'm wondering if we commit to it. I think that the wheel will probably be a very good option because this enemy seems to be, oh, even or the tax. Tax too, perhaps. A lot of walking. So, yeah, this will be, I don't know if we should commit to this. I'll be really honest with you. It's 2:30. I do still want to open the door. And we have another area on the other side, which might be something different. Could be a big area. Could be a continuation of this area. Could be just a small little secret. I don't know. And we still have the silver objective. I might try to do it one more time. And if it seems like we're gonna die really close to the entrance so that maybe I can come back and get my stuff and then leave. If I don't have to use a grub, I'd rather not. But that might be the direction we're heading in. It's tough. It's tough to say. I do think this is where we will take our next break, though. I'm gonna get some tea. I might see what the cat is doing, not disturb the cat, just like observe the cat, witness the cat, and then Rosary recovery is the big priority. I don't know if we'll commit to this particular fight. I don't want to be all fought out by the time we get to the main objective. So we'll see. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Please enjoy the music. I have an evil idea. Oh, so it's final. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I have been overall like very impressed with Team Cherry does a great job of creating games that really stick to and revolve around the effective reinforcement of a theme. So like we get like like the seamstress bugs, far loom, like something you'd weave on with weavers and silk. It's very well done. It's a creative expression that I really appreciate in the way that they design their worlds. So Tax, really good. Saw, really good. What if we poisoned this enemy also? Because there's a couple different ways we can do this fight, and I'm trying to figure out what the punishes are. Seems to be overall really straightforward. Big AoEs, lines on the ground. Okay, we just avoid those. What was getting me was when he does the jump, I would try to punish, but he would go back. So I'm wondering if maybe we should take a much more mobile approach to this, and maybe we don't want to be like trying to pogo. Maybe we want to be hitting from the side, which would arguably mean that Weaver could potentially be the better crest option here, because Weaver hits faster. However, I'm spending so much time pogoing for the other enemies. I feel like if we were to swap off of Reaper, my parkour time would be fucked and we wouldn't survive the gauntlet. So, I don't know. We could try poison. We won't need Ascendant's Grip. Maybe we want Weighted Belt instead. We'll keep the dice, we'll keep the mask. More so than anything, I think I might just want to try to get my stuff. And I do think I actually want to use the key. I'm not gonna lie. I think I want to know what's in there. So, if I can die close to this side of the room, that would be great. Because then that means that we can just hit and leave, since I'm not sure that I want to commit to this, but we'll give it a second try. I don't know if I'll count this gauntlet as a boss in the list, but I'll separate our deaths just for ease of tracking. Okay. Yeah, not fast enough. Okay. Oh! Didn't even see that little guy on the floor. You're probably going to want to jump pretty soon, because I'm absolutely styling on you. Here it is. We should heal, because we're full of silk, so... That's okay. Dead. Counter. We are gonna need to heal. Shit. Okay, reset. Brother, what? Please, please, please. Oh my god, oh my god! Let me be! Release me! Away from me! Get away from me! This is just too much. This isn't fun anymore. There's too fucking many guys up here. Okay, we're still alive somehow. Somewhat inexplicably, but we are. Well, maybe not, actually. What's my heart rate? Yeah, 138. That tracks. That makes a lot of sense. I need a minute to catch my breath. That was
I'll handle the rubies.
that was crazy. Dorcas, thank you so much for that 1,000 bit cheer. Oh, I'm like, do I have any tea left? I might invoke the right of second earned break because my heart rate is crazy high. I feel like I just ran like 3 miles. I'm like kind of shaky. That was really challenging. I did not think. Hey, Sleepy, thanks for subscribing. I did not think that that would be so many waves. I blew all my traps on the first one, thinking that that was the capstone encounter, and then it gave me 2! That was so stressful. That was so stressful. Oh my gosh. Not as bad as the Bellheart Gauntlet. Not even by a little bit. Well, maybe. No, because these guys didn't get a name. So they were mini bosses, but the guy at the end of the Bellheart Gauntlet actually has a name. That's a real boss. For a brief moment, Wolf 2 was like, "Take me back. I can get him." No. Wolf 2, you will get him, but not today. I was so locked in. I know people who straight up quit the game. Are you serious? Wow. Were they trying to do it too early? The room is insanely hard. You're just cracked. Hi, Gemini. How are you? Also, Will, thank you so much for those 10 gifties. I really appreciate it. Hey, Armand, what's going on? Wow. Yeah, like at least the floor isn't maggots.
I'll handle the rubies.
I will take that. Majin, thank you for your $20 super chat on YouTube. Oh my god, I'm really appreciative of that. Even world record speedrunners dying this gauntlet. You did this insanely early, and it's mandatory. It's legendarily brutal. Doing one of the hardest gauntlets with only 1 needle upgrade is amazing. Unknown, thank you for your cheer also. Do we really only have 1 needle upgrade? Don't we have 2? Where'd the first one come from? Nemesis, thank you for your cheer also. Wow. Okay. Whew. Well, I'll be taking all of this silk. Wait, I'm hoping that these weren't always on the ground, because that would have meant that I could have used them to regen silk and simply didn't. I would like very much... This is a choir clapper? I got the free one for saving Bellheart. So it's the next one that we need to get. And I think we've seen... that's right. It's the lad in Bellheart that wants the oil. And we've seen here where the location of the oil, we just haven't been able to get there. We're like blocked off. Our path is blocked. They were always on the ground. Embarrassing. Did not notice. Mighty percussive disciple of the choir, wielding a mallet and a silk spool to wrap and enhance their attacks. There is no finesse in its use of silk. It consumes its slim supply only to amplify its force. Yeah, Sai, we got this second attempt. So we're only putting 1 death on the counter today. That was brutal, but in a really fun way, I think. So, but there's still, we can still go a little. I want to play my needle in this room.
I won!
Oh, I thought we'd get something. Maybe not. Optimus, thank you also for subscribing. How are you? Wow. Okay. I have no complaints about our performance in that. Dude, there's somebody breathing in here. don't know if I should be doing this. Conductor Ballador. A visitor! Now this is rare. I must apologize for not rising to greet you. After an age spent sickly, I find myself unable to lift from this bedchamber. I hope, good pilgrim, our citadel has shown you the courtesy deserved of a bug devout. Are you not aware of what's going on outside?
Fadastama.
I've borne its hospitality well enough, aged one. My sympathies, pilgrim. We have fallen so far, and now, sadly, if you've come seeking aid or understanding, I fear I too shall disappoint. Whatever you would ask, I have only my melody left to offer. It is a simple thing, the smallest of gifts, but perhaps more special now, for it has been rarely heard in these quietened times. Is he going to teach me a song? The mantle of conductor weighs heavy. Had I known the cost before its bearing, would I have accepted the duty? Can you sing? Now only silence. Only our sickness. Remember their voices. Dear devout, have we failed? I feel like this NPC is going to haunt me. This is the forum. Well, I'm gonna put the black marker on this one because it is an NPC, but it feels like something's going to happen with him as opposed to just being like a shopkeep. So, also thank you everyone for your cheers and subscriptions. Thank you for the hype train. I actually cannot believe we were able to do that. I'm gonna rest at the bench because I think I've deserved it. And then... Surely I've been here. Yes, we've been here. The question is actually, are we able to get back up? Well, we did tube stuff, so that's probably fine. Yes, okay, so it's open permanently. I believe that we should take the tube. Let's take the tube to Songclave. Because I have some things that I would like to turn in there. I have some things to buy. I have a lot of money. We have so much money right now, actually, that we may need to take the Bellway back to Bellheart for a donation there, because I think they want 400. Do I have... I only have 172 beast shards, which is a little unfortunate. I could pop some of these and we could take care of... Bone Bottom's donation as well, I think. But let's do one thing at a time, and let's head to... Oh shoot, is it Terminus? I still can't believe we did that. I think it's Terminus? I think this is right, but I don't know. Nope. Maybe it's first shrine? That might make more sense. When was the last time I did this? Ooh! Her pin might have gotten cleared off the map, actually. That would have been the first Weaver nest that we discovered, I believe. Which I think was Weave Nest Alta. Atla. Can I get a Heaven's Door confirmation that Weave Nest Alta... Weave Nest Atla is where my pal Eve hangs out? I'm very certain it's Atla. Yes! Okay, thank you. Well, first things first. Where's the merchant? Where's the merchant? The merchant is gone. I must retrieve the merchant. Isn't that funny? Our dear merchant left to scavenge treasures from the Citadel's memoriam. She's been gone too long. Please make peace. Well, we have no choice. Because I need to buy something from her! Keep expecting there to be a thing in this room. But it's just a bench, which is so weird to me because why is there a bench in this room when there's a bench right outside?
Sagrador.
Here they limply lay, the castaways and the disillusioned and fused up. It's a sorry settlement you've summoned, Miss Bellringer, and a blasted bother for me. Not sure we have anything to offer him. Not even hope.
Sagrador.
Okay, so nothing new with this individual.
Sacradela.
All of these marvelous healing supplies. Surely they, at least, are some proof of the Citadel's holy nature. Oh, Sherma. You're so close to getting it! And then I thought there was one other NPC around here. But perhaps I'm mistaken. So, how much money do I have? 874. I need 750 for the mask. I think we will probably get 400 moving back through the Citadel to rescue the merchant. So I'm going to take a brief detour to Bellheart to make the donation that they need, and we'll just come right back. So we'll take the Ventrica to the Grand Bellway, to Bellheart, and back again. That won't set us back very much at all. I still think we can finish the Citadel today. Stream is quiet. Are we having audio problems? Is the stream quieter today than usual? Let me see. I didn't fuck with any of the audio levels. I can punch the game up if you want. I can punch the microphone up if you want, but that'll be a persistent settings adjustment, so yeah, unfortunately, RC, I can't. There's no separate feed for adjusting mobile volume. So that's a Twitch problem, unfortunately. I'm not going to be able to balance it perfectly for every viewer under every circumstance. Yo, do I have a mod that can do a volume check for me real quick? Hold on. From the Bellway, I want to go to Bellheart. Interesting. Okay, so we have 2 mobile viewers saying... 3 mobile viewers saying that balancing is fucked. I think if I try to take on the responsibility of balancing it perfectly for every listener, I will drive myself insane. I don't know. You guys might just have to adjust your own personal volume sliders. I'm assuming you've probably done that. I'm not willing to make any audio changes without Al Austin because they're kind of like the resident video audio expert. It's fine for Eclipse. Okay. Fine on PC. Audio's perfect on tablet. Weird stuff.
Mia Samasa.
Maybe we already did Bellheart's donation? I didn't think so.
Oh, yeah.
Which is louder-ish because of the different audio encoding, probably. Yeah. Well, I don't think we'll need these. Although it's like, depending on if the merchant is going to be gatekept behind a fight, this could potentially be a worthwhile investment. But we'll just need to spend them immediately. No, I don't think we need to buy these.
Oh, mas querer. Dera.
Yeah, Non-Crab, I'm really sorry. I don't want to make any tailored adjustments for one particular listener in the middle of the stream. It's something that I can take a look at in more detail when we're done. And I can, like, personally test myself some other audio settings, but I cannot conceive of a solution for you in this exact moment. I regret to report. Yeah, stumbled over my words like a fuck ton there. Where am I? It's the brothers! Wait, did they sell anything? No. These are the guys that want me to do delivery quests. That's right. So I'm gonna mark them down so I don't forget. We will not do this right now, but I will give them. We'll make it gold because I'm assuming that we will get stuff from the thing. Well, I thought I had a donation here because I'm very certain that Bone Bottom wants beast shards. Let me see. Yes, okay, so 440B, I'm just gonna eat my stuff. Yeah, I think I'd like this to be completed. So let's do 1. And it's the last one, we'll take it. We'll donate this. And then hopefully the next time we come here, we'll be able to see the fruits of our labor, which would be nice. Say, scam. Yeah, if you could report that for us, that would be great. The account is unfortunate. It's very obviously and visibly a scam. As a reminder, yeah, if anyone else in chat has been contacted on Discord by someone claiming to be me, I can barely make a phone call. I promise I'm not messaging strangers online. It's simply not happening. Nor would I be messaging you with the intention of getting you to join something or buy something. That is not behavior that I would exhibit. That is misconduct, most foul. We would appreciate it if you would report that. Yes, that would be nice. Thank you for letting me know. I kind of hoped that maybe that scammer had gotten bored or like maybe killed themselves, which would have been cool. But it's sad to see that that's still continuing. Okay, back to Bellheart. Because I think we might want to talk to Pavo. Saw you were live. Thank you, I appreciate it. Good. So thanks for the follow. I appreciate that too. Hey buddy, what's up? Miss Traveler! Thanks to your valiant contributions, our little town's starting to feel like its old self again. Homes have been hoisted and the square shines.
Benny Frank.
I have seen the changes myself, Pablo. It is pleasing to hear my contributions have not been in vain. Indeed, your generosity is a guide for others. We've only one thing now sorely missing. Bugs! What is a town without its residents? Age, scarcity, deadly thread. Bellheart is beset by endless ills. Now there's just us remaining few as you've met. In recognition of your noble efforts and as one small step to solving the problem, I have decreed a grand gift should be given. A bell home of your very own! A place to reflect, a bed to lay in. It's hanging up there at the top beside our good pinhead. He gave me a house! I have no plans to settle, Pavo, but for now my task in Farland remains, and while it does, a residence may prove useful. The Of course, your fortitude inspires us all. If trouble ever descends anew, it surely won't hurt to have a resident warrior close at claw. Oh my goodness!
Mia Samasa.
In Bellheart, you are always welcome. You and your big sharp blade.
Mia Samasa.
Mia Samasa! Oh, actually, hold on. Do I have any lore bits for the lore worm? Yeah, I wish I would just get a house. That relic you possess, a cylinder of the Citadel's sacred vault. That there is a mighty find. You will give it, yes?
Hironare.
I will not, Seeker. To extract what knowledge it holds, this cylinder requires a listening device, one you do not possess. If it were passed, whatever secrets it contains would remain forever hidden from us. Pah! If it will not speak to me, I do not want it. Don't trouble me until you have something worth my taking. I love this bug. It's one of my favorite bugs. Okay, so the cylinder is special. And this is the Pinmaster?
Well, Yanis.
Up there in that citadel, the fabled oil is waiting. Bestow it upon this fine Pinmaster, and your blade shall sing
Buenera.
louder yet. So find the oil. Keep your skills sharp. And this is my house! A locked bell home. This has been here the whole time. This has been here since the moment we stepped foot into Bellheart. And it was mine! Use the bell home key, yes! So we get our own personal little bench. Very cute. Doesn't look like we can do anything else here. Dong. That's right. We are living in a bell, actually. Yeah. So there won't be any secrets. We're inside a bell. And then what's over here? Up. Yeah. The game. Yeah. This is how you know that the game is meant to depict something that's not realistic. It has nothing to do with the haunting or the many bugs that roam the land. It's home ownership. By opening the map on the bed? Why? It's just a map. This is the same map it's always been. Well, we've been to that thing. We've been down there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've been down there. There was a part of me that was like, wait, do... She sleeps. She's my sleepy bug. I love her. I love her so much. She's so cute. I like don't want to move. I don't want to make her move. That's absolutely adorable. I feel kind of bad that now I have to be like, all right, Hornet, get up. We've got bugs to slay. That's precious. That is absolutely precious. Hey, I've been in my house and I like it. Thanks. If you're ever finding that bell home a little bare, make sure to speak with Frey. She's been known to gather all sorts of fancy... Interior decorating! No way! That stock's useless for a passing pilgrim, but for a new resident, it's just the stuff to turn a bell into a home.
Bobo, yeah.
Welcome to our newest resident! I hope you're finding your new home to your taste.
Miofene?
It is a finely forged bell, madam. I am fortunate to have a safe space to rest, even if my stay here may be short.
Menonor.
however long you're with us, I've been holding on to some fine goods that'll cozy up your home. This stuff ain't for the riffraff winding through, but a fellow Bellhearter deserves the finest. So, we can buy gleam lights, which are globes filled with gleam flies to brighten up even the darkest bell. We can buy a desk, where we can take stock of our situation and organize our artifacts. And we've got the bell lacquer. We've got a good solid bell up there. The surface is showing its age. Why not have us paint it fresh? Protective coat and the little flare. I think this is very difficult. At 874, I have nothing in the stock. But I do believe that in attempting to recover the merchant, I'll probably get some... I mean, what do I even need this for anyway? I can't finish out the mask. Hello, me. Okay, I'm gonna buy the desk. Oh, yeah. Allow us a moment and we'll get it set. Oh, Sensei, thanks so much for reading on your stream. What were you playing? We just bought a desk for our fancy new house. Oh, but if I'm here and I have the money, why shouldn't I just buy it all? Why shouldn't I just buy it all? Let me see my desk. It's my bell! That's my bell! Oh my goodness. Sit! That's awesome. So now I can see all of my relics just in my house, but that means so I only have to talk to Scrounge to turn in the new ones, but I like to talk to Scrounge, so we'll probably continue to talk to Scrounge. Big fan of that particular bug. Okay. Oh, maybe I will just buy it all. Why not? You know what? I'm gonna. Fine purchase you've made. Allow us a moment and we'll get it set. Okay, so I'll be missing the varnish. But now I've got less to lose. And hopefully, as we return to the Citadel to retrieve the merchant, we will end up with enough to buy the mask anyway. There is technically one last thing that I'd like to explore there before we move towards the center arena. It's very cozy in here, actually. That's pretty nice. This is very, 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 very charming. Okay. So let's head back. Okay, nothing for me to take. Anything you say?
Modella.
No, just lucky to have you. Perfect. Let's head back to the Citadel. That was fun! That was a very pleasant diversion. Actually, let me make a note to myself really quickly before we continue. Give me just a second. Sorry, I stumbled over my words a little bit. Okay, I'm good and I'm back. Dropping by to show some support, off to work. Thank you, have a good shift. Thanks again for the raid. Ada! Also, side effects, thanks for gifting that sub out. I really appreciate it. I feel bad that you found the channel because somebody tried to scam you. Like, I feel bad that you're here now because of that particular inciting incident. I hope you're enjoying yourself. All right, where am I going? Grand Bellway, and then we're taking the Ventrica. We're gonna put ourselves in the tube. Better to you in your community than this game. Thank you. Were they trying to get you to join some kind of like streaming group or something? Because that's what it was the last time somebody said something about it. Okay, where's my tube? Yes. And we will go to first shrine. And from first shrine, I'm gonna take us into that upper zone that may or may not be part of the high halls, or could be something totally different. So, search for traces, track her location. Last seen near the Citadel's memoriam. I don't even know where that is. I've been around for so long. I knew once a random story. Yeah, like it's the same sort of script. Like once you've seen it once, you've seen it a bunch. So, yeah, I want to see what this is, but I have no idea where the memoriam is. I don't even think we've unlocked that location. Not as a subzone. Unless it's up here. Let's look. And if I remember correctly, there will be a horrible enemy here that I hope we can just run past. Yeah, right into it. Anyway, not interested. Oh, God, there's another one. Nice, okay. You can't catch me! I'm too fast. I'm too fast. Look at me. I'm so cute. I'm the cutest bug in the world. Do you have to head out? No worries. Thank you so much. Well, now we have to be here, because this is where my merchant is. Here is established, by holy consent of the conductors, the memoriam of Farland. What is remembered is never lost. Now, I'm not going to explore here too thoroughly, because I want to make sure that I can... Well, I need to farm a little bit of stuff. Whoa! What are you? That sucks so bad, actually. Ah! Okay, so maybe we can't just, like, go straight to her. We should, I suppose we will need to give this zone a modicum more respect than we were previously. But we will also rest on the bench in Songheart to reset our spawn point. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. We're happy to have you here. All right. Okay, so we're going to go back to the bellway, into the tube, all the way over. Up. She's in there. We will grab her. And then we'll have 2 mask shards. If we kill the savage beast, we'll have a 3rd mask guard. So if at some point I find another shard to purchase, we'll probably have to do those other things. But straight up tubing it right to the shrine. Got 330. I think I can do. I think we can finish today. I do. At the very least, at least I'm not a liar anymore. Like, at least we are actually in the Citadel now. Okay, we'll rest. Actually, instead of tax, let's take sting shards. We'll keep the poison. That's a lot of damage. Oh, and I can't heal yet? That's crazy. Do we think he can heal? Do we think that's what he just did? Maybe we reset. You know what? I'm gonna reset. I should probably just run past them, but I forget if I've fought them or not. And I kind of want to see how tough they are. Oh, so they have their own version of Dreadstorm. They are pretty strong. Shit. Okay, yeah, I don't know if we should fuck around with you. Do not chase me, sir! Or maybe we should put down some tax for them. We straight up should not be fighting them. But I want to count the hits on them before we move past. That'll get me. That'll get me too, yeah. Okay. I need to lock in. That was 5 hits. 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. How strong are these things? Wow, that's so many hits. I think that's the strongest enemy we found down here so far. I think that was straight up 10 hits. What were those things? Grand Reed. High-standing insect of the choir bearing a bow. This elite reed has been trained and fed beyond its smaller fellows. Defeat 9 more to confeat the hunter's nose. I'm smoked. Yeah, I think I need to just run past them. So scary! Get away from me! Yeah, we're just gonna run past them. I will hunt them for the log later. Right now, I just want my stuff back. Oh my god, my controller just disconnected. Okay, we might be good. The light just stabilized, but we might also be fucked. Nice! Okay. Alright. Let's get my stuff back. The walls look like they want to eat me. I forgot how long they can fly. Move this way for that. Do I have Fredstorm on? I certainly should. Yeah. That's only 4. That's not so bad. Oh! Okay, that lad, however. My controller. Oh my god, my controller's doing some weird shit. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Is it immortal? This is the Rhino Grund. Long-horned beast of Farloom's lowlands. Relies on its horn both to impale and to wrench the ground beneath it, flinging dangerous debris. I did not like any of that. Well, there's our heal. There's our Bren. We're almost out of traps, so hopefully we do not see that enemy again. But I need to find... Oh, I need to find a track. Yeah, hold on. So from here we'll go down. Oh, this might be... That might be a new enemy. That's kind of cute. Sorry, I'm trying to farm the silk, but there we go. And I believe this way now. Is this a bench? A model of the Citadel! That's for me. So now we are in the Memoria, which is also like a pretty small area, it seems. Huh. Okay. Let's try this again, and I'll hit it faster this time, and maybe there's gonna be more of a path to track. Oh, girl, no! Why? Okay, well, this looks like she's heading back towards Songclave, then. Don't bat me! We're gonna get batted. Well, at least she's here, and it's not gonna be like a big thing, maybe. Heal. Nice. I'll pick up. Oh. Huh. Is this the bat place? This could be the bat place. Poison, kind of awesome. I won't lie. Yay! We did it! Okay, I thought that was going to be a lot worse. Well, if it isn't my very own shadow, the clever little red cloak. You still following me around, trying to pinch away some of the goodies I sniff out? Yes, you want to give me the mask.
To me, Yin.
You mistake my intent, ma'am, somewhat ungenerously. The pilgrims of the settlement below were worried by your long absence. It was on their behalf that I tracked you again. Is that so? What a worrying bunch of busybodies they are. I'm still able to fend for myself. Humph. And yet, perhaps 'tis a warm thing that I remain in their thoughts so. I hadn't expected that. And I can't deny that you two have done me a good turn once more. That awful flock almost had me, truth be told, and I still have to wonder at your intentions, dear one, but bless you all the same. Yeah, so I thought it was going to end up being 3 waves of bats, and then a big, big bat to capstone the encounter, and I'm glad that did not happen. Why don't you hurry back to the shrine and let them all know what a good job you've done. There might be a few more goodies to gather up on my way back, and I don't need you lingering around in the meantime. Blessings and farewell. Hide away, holy sight. Gather what you can, sweet gifts. Darker now than ever before. Alright, is there anything else down here? We got a shard bundle. Oh! This is a thing. This is a thing. What is this? What is this? This is a thing. Where on earth am I? Do we think this is a big zone? I'll be so honest with you. I think maybe I don't need to be here right now. I'm just not that. The big fly enemies and the music, and it's putrefied. We can maybe come back. Bye, Eclipse. We'll see you next time. Yeah, like I just don't know if I need that in my life. And it doesn't look like I can make that jump, so there's probably nothing over there. Yeah, I think we'll let that one be alone. But we can look at the rest of this zone since it's pretty small. In fact, I would like to go this way. Oh! Huh? Ah! I do not remember this enemy at all. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. Gaming. We are gaming. They call me the gamer. That's right. I have a poison saw. What do you have? You have a big body. That is a mossberry. I can't believe that we found this. We need to give this to the druid. And that'll go a little bit. Will this connect to the bench? What are these Donald Duck ass enemies? Okay. Well, it was always here. Here is established. What is remembered is never lost. Okay, well, let's rest. And then I think we can go up, personally. Yeah, I do. I think we've got the time. I'm gonna assume this lad did not respawn. Did I go up here? I did not go up here. What's up here? this? Nothing? Yes, this enemy did not respawn. I fucked that pathing up so bad. Let's go this way, then up, maybe? Fuck. I can't even get up there! Shit, hold on. Fuck. Okay, so I might need to write that one down. I missed that entirely. I thought it was resetting, but that seemed like it got longer. Do I have to do the whole thing over again if I fuck up? No. Okay, that's good at least. So, hang on. We can do this. We can do this puzzle. So, I think they're inverted triangles. I can't. I have a hard time getting to that other one. It's do. Yep. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Woohoo! We've done one of these puzzles previously. We got a cog heart piece. 2 parts of a cogwork heart containing an intricate array of wheels and regulators. Okay, I don't think there's anything else up here. I'll take the wheel. Okay, so I don't think... Oh! Ah! What is happening? Wait, hang on, there's a bunch of stuff up here that I have to kill before it kills me. Okay. I think we need to unlock that from above. So we should probably keep going around. Oh! Heaven's Door, don't let me forget. I still need to open the locked door with my simple key. I forgot. Okay. Well, we'll leave that enemy alone. We can go up and connect, or this way. I think we should go this way, maybe. Ren. Oh, so we shouldn't kill them. Well, I'd kind of like to kill them, so yeah. The expectation was definitely that we just claw across, but I'd love to kill another memory locket. So we should probably start upgrading the architect crest now. I did deserve that. this looks fun. Let's go to the left first. Oh. Okay, you know what? I think that's really cool. Maybe we'll do this. Oh, I don't... Oh, I'm not gonna like this. Why are you so big? Okay. Well, a bad time got worse. Fucking hate those enemies. I really fucking hate those enemies. So, I don't think we had too much to lose, especially this is a crust crag. Coral hulk with a dense shell bred to immense size by the Citadel's memoriam. We are almost done with the zone, though. I'm explicitly not going here because I think that drops down. Like, there's something there that looks important. If I head back, we could continue to throw out stuff for it. The problem will be taking care of the land-based enemy before the fly spawns in. But I do not think it will be a difficult path. There will be that big boy. If we're lucky, maybe the big boy is gone. I think it would be really cool if the big boy were gone. I think the big boy's gone. That's great. So from here we just go up. Not bad. We might actually be able to get through this relatively quickly. I'm just gonna take the heal before something silly happens to me. Okay, well that enemy chose to leave, which is great. Hey cow, what's going on? So, and then here there's danger. Flying field, which is really bad. Meant to heal, but we threadstormed him, so everything's dead now. That's great. Let's go this way. And then it looks like there's something below us. Let's stay up. Let's go higher. Scared the fuck out of me! Okay, well here's our next ventricle. Ventica. Whatever. The tube. We can do tube stuff now. So that's fine. So yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on just a second here. I refuse to believe this doesn't go anywhere. That maybe we can't unlock it yet. So Maybe we do want to go this way before we go to anything that's electric. This seems menacing. The water doesn't hurt me. So much of this feels like it shouldn't be empty. I'm pretty sure these plants want to hurt me. Yeah, the plants hurt me, so that's good to know. Okay, you know. Wasn't necessarily a mystery that needed solving, but we went ahead and solved it anyway. Oh! Yeah. That might be... Hold on. No, I was like, maybe we want to and then jump, but we still fall. So maybe we should have dashed. I think it will be faster. What we should have done is taken the Ventrica back to Songclave and then rested. We did not, but I think we can... I think we should employ that strategy now moving forward. Still doing well. You know, we also may just want to go to the thing that we believe is here. Yeah, we might just go to the right now. Spawned right on top of me. So rude. Yeah. I'm not sure. So I have to go up here. How to get my stuff back from there. I think we should go this way. Okay, you know what? So... Nothing is safe, but so much can be poisoned. I'll take that. That's a win for me. More. Well done. Containment fails. Memory lost. Excise outer. Maintain inner. Shellwood stasis sustained. Remember. Maryland's stasis critical. Remember. Verdonian environment exceeded. Destined to forget. Huh. Memory lost. Excess outer. So, if the stasis is sustained, I think maybe it means that the inhabitants there will remember. But the Verdonian environment... Well, maybe everything... This feels like regressing to beasthood, right? I feel like it's gotta be maybe a little something more than that. I also thought maybe these two areas connected, but it doesn't seem like they do, which is a little unfortunate. No! No connection. That's a shame. Alright, let's head back. Nice. I was just making sure it wasn't a fly. Seems to be very weak to poison, which is great for me. I hate this enemy, man! Fuck off with your hypotenuse! Making me do geometry. Yeah, Pythagorean theorem-ass enemy, don't care for it. So, we can go to electric hell, or we can try to go to parkour hell. I think we should go. I think we should take the ventricle back and sit at a near a bench. So, not high halls. I meant to pick first shrine. And it is 4 o'clock. First shrine. First shrine. Bench. Jubilana. It was a good deed you did above, dear one, saving me from them screeching flocks. Not seen the like of it in a long, long time. I returned with all sorts of new goodies. Let's see if anything I've scavenged will fit your fancy little Jubilana. Now I don't have any money, so... Spider strings. Hold this while making music, and you'll soon hear its function. Amplifies songs. Sends it out full and bright. Ideal if you're ever planning on performing for a crowd. Heaven's Door. There was a zone that asked me to play music for pilgrims, and I did it and nothing happened. And I'm wondering if that will only happen if we have that in our inventory. Heaven's Door. Where was that? I think maybe it was right here. Was it Shellwood? Let me see. Where is Shellwood? And Shellwood's up. It was this. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Well, I have no money. But we did rest. So that's for us. And then we'll Ventrica. And let's figure out how big that area really is. This would be really tough. But it looks like there's only a couple areas left to explore. I think we can finish this. Memoriam. I'm out of tea. Do I want to be electrocuted? We could try the big parkour. Oh, why not? Let's try the big parkour. That's where my stuff is. So we'll try the big parkour. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So got my stuff back at cost to myself. So I think no, I need to like be able to do this at a diagonal. Nope, and we can't dash and then jump because the ceiling's not high enough. There we go, that's better. Ooh. I I don't have my sticky feet on. I didn't know I need sticky feet. That sucks. I think we're smoked. But this does not seem as difficult as it looked at first glance. I need my sticky feet, unfortunately. Yeah. Because the positioning is going to be so precise. Or maybe we don't need the sticky feet at all. And now I have completed the other half of my spool. That's great, actually. Okay. What's down here? I'm going to assume that this probably connects with the bench. That's a big bug. There's a big bug in here. It's gonna feel kind of bad going after you, Bug. Like, you're just round, and all you do is run, and you are kind of cute. Don't make me do this to you. Bug, it didn't have to be this way. There, little did I know, there was a second secret bug. Are they poisoned still? No. There we go. I'll take this. That's for me. What is this thing? Sure enough, we are all the way back to the bench. Okay, so that's clear. I think we should go to the electric room, which hopefully will also not be like terribly difficult to make our way back to. I know, it felt bad. It really did. The rounder and more like vaguely harmless they seem, the sadder I am about what I have to do to them. Oh, I'm capped. Then let's heal. I think I might just eat the damage from this bug. Ha! Dude, I made it! And then I missed the landing! Okay, so back at the ventrica. Vegetable. I don't know. I forget what it's called. We want to go that way and then up. So... Yeah, man, so much I hate that enemy. Okay, but we're good. And this is where things are gonna get kind of fucked up. Because it seems like we can go in here, or it seems like we can go, oh, but up here we don't know. We don't know what's up here. I think we tried to do this and it just like wouldn't open. Yeah, we don't know what this is, which means actually we probably get to this by going through the other way. Okay, well, let's see what types of horrible electrification deaths are in store for me today. Also, dude, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. I want my sticky feet. Sorry. Because it looks like I'm going to have to balance on that one section of wall between the two blasts, and I don't want to have to, like, hop to maintain my position. Okay? This has actually been a lot of fun, though. So, we'll keep the poison. Am I out of shards? Seem to be. Take off weighted belt. We'll put that on instead. I don't think there is, but I don't mind going through the... I don't mind going through the bench trend this way. Yeah, there might be a way to connect the bench. If there was, I didn't see it. I'm admittedly no longer playing my best. I'm getting a little hungry. Yeah, I didn't see a way to connect this, but with the Ventrica, I think that's okay. So, let's see how this feels. What the heck is this? Okay, well these are enemies we've encountered. We've seen these in the Wormways. This one actually is not familiar to me. Neither is that one. This is the lad from Biowater. We've seen this rolling pilgrim quite a lot. That's an ant from Hunter's March. This is Materium. Tubes and receptacles built for the storing, recording, and research of various materials. The Materium can be assembled in a home. We have a home now! This, hang on. Uh-huh, what you got in there? Also, if I play music for you, do you do anything? They do not. Okay. Oh, that's fine. I may have deserved this. I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever fought these enemies before, and hopefully I won't have to fight many of them again. Yikes! Get out of here! Oh, it's just the two of them? Okay, that's kind of cute. Smallest gauntlet ever. What on earth? Volt vessel. Convertible orbs containing electricity. These vessels can be thrown as a bola for an explosive discharge or staked as a spear to release a column of energy. I think that will be really fun, actually. You guys have anything to say? Mm-mm. There were only two. It felt like that gauntlet should have been longer. But, maybe that's just because we already went through one extraordinarily long gauntlet today. Yeah, I'm going to be really excited to use those, I think. Bye, Unknown. Have fun at D&D. Let's see what's up here. Up. Ooh. Okay, well, I've got plenty of silk, but I'll take the heal because it's offered to me.
Good.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Yeah, before I go up, I'm gonna get rid of this, which now opens this section that reconnects with the rest of Memoriam. Is that an enormous flea? Can I free you? I think we have to free him. Oh. 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 Oh! No! Heaven's Door, tell me right now, is this meant to happen this way? Like, would he have been a friend, but I freed him incorrectly and now he hates me? So, Heaven's Door, this is not evil, this is not a bad end, this is just the way that it is. Yes. Okay. So the fleas won't be upset with me. I didn't do anything wrong. Okay. Just making sure. I like his arf sound. Woo woo! Dude, this really, they're so dog coded. This one, especially to me, has like Basset Hound energy. Okay, he appears to have left. I'm not sure how he flew through a wall, a solid steel wall. But okay. Hopefully we will see that individual again. And I think that completes Memoriam for us. So I will give you all a choice. Also, let me go ahead and... Oh! Huge flea! Oversized bug, briefly consumed by anger after its long time caged. I would not have guessed so large and marvelous a flea existed. I am pleased it saw sense before I had to strike a killing blow. You and me both, Hornet! He just had the zoomies after being pooped up. Okay, so here is the choice that I will give to all of you. It's 4:15. We have movie night in 45 minutes, and I'm hungry. I will let you choose. Do we do this now? Or do we do it tomorrow? Because I think if we do it now, it's going to go one of two ways. I'll either beat it pretty quickly and we'll wrap up in the next like 20 minutes. Or I'm not playing my best because we've already streamed a full block and I have the hunger debuff. And I make a bunch of misplays and I get frustrated quickly. Tonight's vote is yeah. I think it could be done probably quick enough. You can definitely do it now. I don't want to get meow meow though. That's the thing. We're supposed to take our next break in 20 minutes anyway. I might appreciate it more tomorrow. It's too cool for meows. Okay. Then I'm going to make an unpopular decision. We are going to save... Hold on. We'll open with this tomorrow. But I think we should call it here. If it's cool, it will still be cool on a full stomach with fresh attention. And arguably, if it's cool, I would say that that's how it deserves to be experienced, on a full stomach with full and focused attention. However, I will give you guys a single treat, and I will take the Bellway back to Bellheart, and we can see what that thing we just picked up does in our house. How about that? Yeah, Zed, that's what my heart is saying. Like, if it's cool, we should meet it where it demands that we meet it. And while hungry and tired is not the way to appreciate it. I want to appreciate it the way that it's meant to be seen. So I will, however, divert you briefly to, and we can see what this does since we just picked this up. A Ventrica. Yeah, we have to go to the Grand Highway one more time. Exactly. If it's the whole package, then I want to. I like that we saw fucking, I don't know, putrid acid bath, and I was just like, you know what? We don't need to worry about this. We'll do that a different day. Ada! Hi, honey. Let's go to Bellheart. I couldn't tell if the big flea went back to the circus, or if the big flea went to look for a rematch somewhere. It could potentially be worth it to check in with the fleas, but let's see how close they are to Mina. They're actually probably very close. No, I think they're in the blasted steppes now. Oh, how did I fuck it up? Oh, I can stand on this? Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually had no idea I could do that. But I can't jump high enough to stick that landing. Okay. Assemble Materium. Yeah, what is this? Materium. Silk. Fine thread spun from the soul of its creator, highly coveted for its remarkable strength and mystical properties, used to heal wounds, extend life, and weave powerful. What is this? Is this like an encyclopedia of all of the stuff that I have? Hardened fragments of shell and bone, used in the crafting of tools and traps. Bees carved from various materials, uses a measure of faith and traded as currency. Each is etched with a fine pattern design. Finer material reflects their increased value. Gleaming pearl carved over with intricate markings, the rarest and most highly valued rosaries in all of Farloom. We should give a mossberry to the druid also. Sweet fruit that grows in moist environments. Its seeds are toxic to most creatures. Simple garment worn by several pilgrims over the ages, torn, tattered, and repaired many times. Burning rock from the base of Farloom, used by the Citadel in its forgings. Gem-like organ taken from a flint beetle, which produces incendiary sparks when abraded and may explode if cracked or dropped. I need a bunch of this. I now have 2 things I can't craft without it. Rare element found naturally within the rock and bone of Farloom, used by skilled craftsbugs in the construction of tools and trinkets. Flexible fiber from within a hoker's spine, can be woven into garments and accessories by a skilled seamstress. Spike of bone collected from a defeated skull tyrant. Bell made from gleaming metal. Liquid life seed, possessed of a remarkable regenerative quality. A substance foreign to Farloom, introduced by the alchemist xylitol. Tattered pelt taken from the body of a crawbug. Fragile and drab, it is considered to have few practical uses. Core of a flower formed around the body of a consumed wood wasp, secretes a sticky sap. Oh, I have relics? What the hell is a relic? Tough innards of a muck roach. Ugh, unpalatable to most. Garment gifted to pilgrims on admittance to the Citadel. Thick weave offers additional protection against wind and cold. Gelatinous organ collected from the defeated brood mother. And that these are all of my relics. Okay. So we have material and relics now. I do need to take care of the simple key. Then we will do... we'll warm up tomorrow with simple key and Moss Druid, and potentially revisit to Uga since it's been so long since we've seen her. Moss Druid, okay. I don't think our warm-up tasks will take more than like 40 minutes in-game, which means we can dedicate an entire block to whatever is in there, and whatever opens up after that area is finished. Because right now, the only thing that I have known that we've not completed is Whitewater, which we've done all of, just not the final boss encounter, and Nightmare Acid Bath, a putrefied dead matter decay zone, which I like walked into and said no thanks, and then we just turned around and left. So I think this is where we should pause. We spent all stream in the Citadel. I know we didn't finish it, but we were here for like the whole time, so we will actually see what's in the center tomorrow. I apologize for edging you unintentionally in this way. It was Such devastation! It was not my intention. After movie night, I will need a daily GOG and potentially some Final Fantasy hunt grinds if there are people who are willing and able. Otherwise, thank you so much for hanging out with me for such a wonderful stream. I will see you on Discord in about 40 minutes at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific for our movie night, which will be Del Toro's Frankenstein. And I will also hopefully see you tomorrow for the conclusion of this zone. Okay? I love you guys. Have a great rest of your evening, and I will hopefully see you later. Bye!